back to my channel and to November 30th. Wow, it flew by, didn't it? I am going to do a flip through today of my design team project for LineDotArrow and SunflowersAndDors. Their collaboration ink stained archives was, wow, it was incredible. The kits were beautiful, the freebies were plenty, and you guys all posted some beautiful things in the groups. So let's have a peek and see what he did. This is a cover that I made using the there's a piece of paper in there. Using packaging from Amazon, where I painted it and I ran it through the embosser and gave some gold flecks to it. And here is the little girl reading in the corner of the library in the hidden room. She looks like me when I was a little girl. She really does. Anyways, so there we go. Let's have a peek inside and see what I did. And puppies are in here with me today, and they're being ever so quiet. So here is the week 1 challenge, which was the little notebook, is what I chose to do. And I just used, I believe this was all freebies or challenge papers. And then here I just took there was one of these in there, and I just, this is for the, what do they call them? I don't know what they call them. But anyways, this is how I chose to use mine. The one that I had in my stash that I had cut out. And then I chose to use this just as a little pocket. And there's just a few little things in there. And there's just some paper that was dyed, a paper bag. And this says, be a good wingman. I always loved that phrase, be a good wingman. And then this here, I just chose to take 2 of these and put them together and create some pockets. There's some paper that I had in my stash. And I used some of these, I thought they make nice pockets. So that's what I did there. There's the other part of that. And then these here I did on my weekly series Scrap, Stash, and Mayhem. And I forget what episode it was that I did those, but they came in handy. I used them today. And then this is just a little side tuck here. These kits were massive. They both did a beautiful job. And then this here, I just took the bookmark and I just stuck it in there. And this was a library card holder, I believe. And I decided to use it this way because I thought it kind of looked okay use it as a pocket and you get to see what's in there. And these are just a couple pieces that I had left over from the pages. And then there's my butterfly. I love that butterfly. And this here is just brown paper. In fact, I think this was something that was wrapped in it was wrapped. I don't remember where I got it from, to be honest. And then this, I just made a little side tuck out of it. This is a fun kit to work with. And then this is just some of the tags that I kind of did a little bit of a collage on them. And we have a bunch of stuff in here. This was a really fun kit to work with. And then this I just paper clipped on here, and I put, again, using one of those little sceneries. They look so comfy and cozy to sit in that nice brown comfy leather chair. And I just took some of the ephemera and put it in there, and this was just a piece from I think it was the kit, I'm not certain. Like I said, there was a lot. It was a great collaboration, and I hope that they decide to do it again someday. And then this here was part of the kit, and I combined, it was to make a tag with a tuck on it, and this sheet of tags printed out improperly, and it cut this one off, and so it just worked out perfectly to put that in there. And then this is the little envelope, which I don't know if I put anything in there. No, I didn't. But it works out nice, and then fits nicely into this pocket. And some of my papers that I had dyed, and Mandy's kit comes on A4, and Nathalie's kit, she gives it to me in a US, and so I embraced that, and I used the two different pages sizes just to kind of give it a little more interest. And then this here is a pocket here too. And then this cute little envelope. Well, I couldn't resist the envelope, and we had to put something in there. Yeah. And then I just made a belly band with a few of the things, and some scrap piece of paper. I just folded it up to look like an envelope. And here, I think this is supposed to go in here, like so. Whatever. Whatever. And then just another little side tuck. And I see I have this page upside down, but will anybody notice? Possibly, but we're just going to embrace it. And then that was meant to be a belly band, I'm certain, and I decided just to use it as that. And this is just a piece of paper that I had left over. Stuck it in there. Lots of writing space in this one. And just some more ephemera. Again, this page is upside down, but sometimes that happens, not intentionally, but sometimes it just does. And this was just such a pretty page. The colors in these both kits, they really complement each other. Oh, look, I have a pocket here that I don't have something in. Well, that's just not doable. I'll put a file folder in there. I know I have something more here. Here, we'll put this guy in here. I'll trim this one up better a little later. And then I took the pocket and I just wrapped it around here and just make another little tuck there. This is a page that I collaged from scraps, and I thought it went in here kind of nicely. I love this. I love this combination with these colors in behind this one. And then I did another side tuck here. Just put some stuff in there. Lots of little goodies in here. Lots of little tucks. Lots of writing space. And this is what I was saying, is that color combination. I really love these pages with this combination. Good color. And then this here I had in my stash of, it was a challenge. I think we were supposed to make rust looking paper or something. I can't remember, and I forgot to enter it, but I thought it went really nicely in here. And just some more little pieces of leftover papers and whatnot. I love this little girl. She's so adorable. And then I just, again, used another one of these ones to create a pocket. And then I used the little library card there to create up a little pocket, little tuck. And this again is my page that I collaged just using my scraps, and I thought it went in here kind of nicely. This is my paper that I swooshed on with paints on my weekly series. I love this page too. I love this whole kit. It was a lot of fun to play with. And then here, the last page, and I took this and I just made it into a little pocket. And yes, I know you're gonna come out. So there you go. And I just took this tag and I had taken one of the pages and I lined it. I wasn't sure at that point what I was going to do with it, but this is what I decided. And I just took some rubbing alcohol and put it over top of my plastic there, and give it that aged look. And then again, just a little tuck spot here, a little tuck there. I use these little books as a little pocket. And then this guy here. And that's it. That's the end of my, whoops, that's my whole design team project for the month of November. I'm looking forward to December. A little later today will be the prize drawing for this collaboration for Sophie's Crafty Corner. I will be taking one last look in the group to make sure that I have everybody on my wheel, the numbers, and then we'll see that in a little while. All right, take care. Thank you for joining me. Have a great Sunday. Bye-bye.